What's going on, boys and girls of YouTube? We're back at some recording of gameplays, which I haven't done in forever. So today I wanted to go over a lot of questions about these top 5 videos. So I wanted to play the top jungler, at least who I think is the top jungler, which is Nemesis, and walk you through it, explain it, talk about it, and it's kind of, you know, fitting. I don't know how this worked out. I'll get into the game. Playing against another Nemesis. Did not plan that, did not calculate it. So either someone else saw the video, someone else is practicing, or someone else loves them some Nemesis. Plus them got a new skin. Hi Linky. Hello Linky. You throwing a basketball? You got Lincoln trying to make me lose my game. Right? You trying to make me lose? You wanna play? You wanna play? Alright. So I like to start Blink, especially against their team comp. Not a lot of heavy CC. The mirror matchup's gonna be weird. This actually might be a really hard game, and we're rushing from Eye of the Jungle into Golden Blade, where you start off with an auto attack build, you switch to not hybrid, switch to ability build with cooldown, and then you swap back to attack speed. I think that's by far the best build. Crit's not dead, you can still go crit, but because of how annoying Spectral makes the game, it's not worth the commit to crit unless you need to. So you're not going to see me doing that. You're going to see me focusing on this like hybrid, you know, it's not a hybrid. I keep saying hybrid because it's ability and auto attack based, which is the hybrid part. People associate hybrid with defense. Usually I'm not building defense. That's not the goal here. I haven't played a ton of Nemesis lately, but she feels so good when you do play her. She's got a lot of really good matchups. One of the more common matchups right now being played, another one of the top junglers, is Susano. And as long as you play correctly around that 2 from Susano, the pool, then you will be perfectly fine in your matchup. Okay, my mid and my solo got smacked. Good thing I clear pretty quickly. Actually out clear them ever so slightly. I'm just gonna quick clear this, get my 2 up. And it is a raw. So they should have control here, but because we got the lane first, I'm gonna focus on clearing. Got them both slow. We just got heavy control of the lane right there. I just walked into that. I don't know how I walked it. What in the world? That's a twofer. That duo ones? Oh no, my dual lane just got smacked. They have a kill lane in that dual lane. The other team does. That's why they died. It was Mulan, Izanami, so they got crazy control, crazy clear over there, and I want to gank them. So the big thing right now with the way jungling works, I'm going to talk about obviously Nemesis when I can, but in general, right now, jungling. Oh shit. He just inted. I don't know if I can body lock this guy. Yes, I can. No, that slow was huge. Unfortunate. I'm surprised he just dove into mid thinking I left. I was gonna say, right now with mid jungle, you're pretty much trapped in the mid lane unless you want to commit to going for a side gank. But if you're a mid laner or a jungler and you see the enemy jungler leave the lane, just tell the person, hey, solo lane, jungler's coming that way, and then the gank should never happen. If the gank happens at that point, it's because people don't listen and they're bad. Which is obvious, it's video games, some people are bad, but it should not be a consistent thing of people getting ganked by a jungler leaving the mid lane early when you know exactly where the jungler is going. So you see I'm controlling mid camps. I think they're on these lefts. I thought I just heard something, but I'm gonna double check. Yes, he is.
Another one? Yeah, another one.
Stole that one. My 2's not up, and he has probably a tier 2 item on me. There we go, 2's up. I'm completely doom here, so I'm committed to this fight. Oh, he didn't take his 2. All right, so we win this. He's gonna dash here in a second, unless he hits a stun. Nice job, good rotation. He took his 3, so he took 1, 2, 3 as his first abilities to level up. I just leveled up my 2 twice because I wanted faster clear and more aggression. An early 3 has value to it, but it only has value to it when you know you're gonna be targeted. So I wasn't interested in leveling that ability yet. Almost have Golden Blade finished. Golden Blade is core. You've seen Mercury be meta for however long it's been. Nice job. Noah's popping off now. Anyway, you see Merc be meta. Merc was meta for a very long time. And then Baka came into the meta when they buffed him, right? A big reason those 2 are on top of the meta, which I talked about in my top 5 junglers video. If you haven't watched that, just watch it. I explained so much about what's going on right now with gods and why they're good and what puts them where they are and other gods aren't not being in the top 5. But the big thing was Golden Blade clear. Mercury is the fastest farming jungler in Smite, where Baka is the second fastest farming jungler in Smite. Well, if both those gods aren't that good, I'm not saying they're bad, they're just not as good because, you know, because of Spectral or because of build changes or whatever, it happens, right? The next best thing would be another god that can get value out of Golden Blade, right? Which would be Nemesis. Nemesis gets a lot of value out of Golden Blade actually, because it's played just like Mercury and Baka. I just got really low doing this. It's played exactly like Mercury and Baka in terms of you clear as fast as you can and you run straight to a lane with your ultimate. You kill somebody, you go right back to farming. You have good mobility, maybe not as good as Mercury and Baka. I'd say it's arguable that it is as good, and I'd argue unless it's a counter matchup where they have cripples, like hard cripples, Nemesis might be safer because of the shield. That shield is very, very strong. So if we're shifting away from a crit meta, then the same style of God without crit, Nemesis, you know, auto attack build, runs Golden Blade, would be strong. We are slightly seeing Kali come back. What the heck? Oh, he messed up. Thank you. I don't know if he didn't want to take my kill or what, but no, I was goated. That was a strange invade. I'm not really sure why he wanted to go for a green invade at level 4. I guess, I don't know, it worked out. I walked into him. I'm not ganking mid, we're gonna gank right.
Attack.
Alrighty, easy. I didn't even have to AA cancel. I went to AA cancel right there. If you didn't watch the AA cancel video, that is live as well. I'm gonna back right away. I'm kind of wasting time running around. If you haven't watched that AA cancel video yet, watch it. It'll help you out a good amount when playing gods like Nemesis, because you have a strong AA cancel in this kit, like an unmatched AA cancel. So next up, I'm gonna go into Erendite. I was kind of wondering what I was going, but Erendite is next up on the build. The order of the build isn't necessarily, you know, game breaking or gonna make your game completely different. Going Erendite right now, you get 10% cooldown, but you get no power on a tier 1 item, which is kind of rough because it's a 900 gold tier 1 item. It's very expensive. What in the world? Why are you just living in my jungle? I don't. That was a good peel and a really bad play from my Terra, but
Why did you save him?
this is rough. That was a great pull. That was an insane pull from Mulan. If he doesn't hit that pull, I get a double kill. It sucks that Nual wasn't there in the team fight. It also sucks that Terra missed every single ability. It is what it is. It happens. That's why you can't always rely on your teammates. He like he was able to rely on his Mulan to peel for him, but you know, I wasn't able to rely on my Terra. It's gonna happen in all ranks. It happens in my high level rank games right now. I get in a game with pro players and sometimes they do weird stuff too. It's the ranked mentality. For some reason in Smite, people don't take it super serious. People don't play casuals when they aren't playing serious, like in most games. In Smite, they just always play ranked no matter what. So you have to be ready for the misplays. They'll happen. Super unfortunate. Still ahead though. The Nua's not farming very well, so I'm getting extra farm. I've seen a lot of you ask questions about that as well. What do you do when your team is or isn't doing camps? Nice. That was good. Is he backing? I'm gonna see if this guy's dash is down. I'm gonna assume it is. Oh, and the Kuzumo's on his ult? Oof, that's unfortunate. Nice! Nuwa aware. Aware wall. Well, that was rude. Kuzumo still hurts kind of hard when he pushes you through creeps. Damn. Good thing I wanted the back anyway. We end up getting the Nem kill, which has some value to it. I'm getting a late Erendite. To me, it's not actually late. I'm still really far ahead, but Erendite, once it's online, it's over.
Enemy missing.
Once it's online, it's over. I need to get rid of this. I didn't realize that card was still on the screen. That's my bad. That's my bad. If you guys haven't bought the VTuber skins, or you're gonna, I know a lot of you, there's a big controversy about it, blah, 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 whatever. I really don't care about the controversy. This Nemesis skin is the best Nem skin there is because the weapon is dope. When I brought up getting one of these weapons in real life, one of my viewers was like, I can make that for you. I'm gonna send it to you. And I'm wondering if he really is like a blue version of this, because that'd be dope. No way! Oh, we got that juke. We got the juke. I'm gonna try to turn this. I'm trying to buy time for my 3 to come back up, which is now. And we might be out of here. We are. Woo, that was close. I don't think I needed the new ult, but I'll take it. We already lost the tower over here and right. Wait, what? Wait. How? I ganked him. My Marticrius hasn't been ganked yet. Oh, no. He's probably trying to learn Marticrius and the combos and how to clear. And he's going to get out auto attack. So he's almost definitely misses a root combo and then just gets poked and doesn't know what to do. So I feel kind of bad for him. He's not learning very much. Izanami's a hard god to learn anything against because Izanami just wins lane. She just clears lane. It takes no skill, doesn't take positioning, nothing. She just left clicks and the lane's gone. So it's a hard one to learn on if you are trying to learn a new god like Marticrius, or if Marticrius is new for you. I had to get Lincoln playing Smite. I don't know if you guys saw him at the beginning of the video. He was walking around my room, just hanging out and playing Battlefield with the basketballs. I got to get him. We got him an iPad, but it's not for him to really mess with. It's more for him to watch stuff in the car on long rides. And now I feel like I got to get him into gaming soon.
Retreat left lane.
I tried to tell you.
Good guys got killed.
He should make it back to lane. His TP's up, so I'm just gonna back.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Oh, this is rough. This is a lot of get a kill back, which isn't how I really want to play. I'd like to grab like a free kill, go in, not be the target, so I can go farm after getting a kill. That would be big for me right now. We're not down too much. Not enough for it to be relevant, but not too much. The Erendite will help me chase the Izanami this game too. Erendite counters, like, has random counters that end up being hyper value because the item's already good. If you didn't know, Erendite, when you're running at people after you ult, it shows them where you are, like, you see them and you're faster for, I think, is it 5 seconds? I think it's 5 seconds, or it might be longer. 8 seconds, even more OP. I don't know why I thought it was 5. It does feel like a long time when you proc it and you get it going. So I should be able to find this Izanami all day as long as I can ult. As long as I can get that ult off over and over again, we'll be fine. She's farming decently. I don't really want to dive the tower here, so I'm hoping she's gonna push up.
Gate right lane.
Yeah, she's pushing up.
Attack.
See how fast I am? Like, she thinks she's gone, but she's definitely not gone. Oh, there we go. Missed an auto. Easiest kill. That time I didn't. Are they coming over here?
This is going to come handy later.
There's Nem. Nem can win the 1v1, obviously, because I don't have my 3 or my ult up. But I'm wondering if I can outplay him. I don't want to rely on my Terra. She's here, so I feel safe, but I shouldn't. Oh, shoot. That's the AA canceling I'm talking about. The auto 1, auto 3, auto 1, auto. So your 3 is an auto attack cancel. Your 1 isn't necessarily an AA cancel, but you can dash auto, so it works similarly, just not as quick. The 3 is a direct auto attack cancel. So with the 3, you can auto, and then, like, as soon as your auto lands, you press 3 and it'll auto again. And it's very, very strong. And if you're good at it and you're comfortable with it, it becomes a kill secure, or, you know, those times people might get away with 1 health. That doesn't happen anymore. I think I just split all of that with that Erlang Shen. I really didn't want to. All right, I see this Terra trying to make some plays, be annoying. That's what I want to see out of my sport. Oh, nice.
Nice job.
You got it. I'm going to take this cooldown. Help mid. Nice, dude. Divine Phoenix. Oh, yeah, I'm here. I got you, buddy. Relax. Okay. Now you're trolling me a little bit. Yo, gank mid? I don't know. Ra. So Ra is a counter to Nem because I slow him and then he just presses 2 and he's not slowed anymore. But I'm going to be very fast here. All right. Well, that's a lot. All right. I'm just going to disengage.
Retreat.
I didn't think the ADC would be peeling for the Raw. Good rotation from the ADC. Just didn't expect it.
Time for a power shot.
Help.
My Marticrius is existing. Like literally, just look at him. He's just standing over here watching. He's not doing anything. I was just checking in the whole time to see what he was doing. He wasn't doing anything. All right. So for the rest of the build, I told you it's kind of ability. It's kind of AA. It's a mix of the two. Nice. It's a hybrid.
Enemy missing.
So you can go go Hydra's after the Aaron. I went back if you want to right here. It's strong. It's good if you're AA canceling a lot. But if you're able to get off some auto attacks in between, it'd be better to just get some attack speed in right now. I feel like I'm autoing a fair amount, but I also feel like the AA cancels are more than enough. So I'm going to go Hydra's first just to show you what it's like, because most of the time, your average player would be comfortable going Kins or Exy Kins or Kins Exy here. You can go either or. Your ult pen is a big pen shred, so you don't really need pen early because you basically just kill off of your ult. Can we do something here? Yes, we can. Dude. Oh, I didn't think his dash would be up. Notice how you still get the movement speed on other people. Got him. Nice. Good dive. Who pinged that? This Nua is on her stuff, dude. I like to see it. I love to see it. Kuzumo's gonna try to make it here, but he won't. And we're good. I'm gonna grab the bomb to make sure it gets used correctly. Having that ult, the Erendite ult, it's telling you it's just nuts. Like it's actually, I don't want to say it's OP, but I feel like it's hyper core on Nemesis. I think after playing, for many years I've played Nemesis. I haven't made Nemesis. I played a lot of Nemesis over my years, and I've never really prioed having Erendite. If it worked out or was good, or you know, it felt like it fit in the build for that game, I'd go it. But I feel like now you need to have it. I absolutely feel like it's a necessity. I feel like it should be on your kit every single game. The amount of movement, and I don't mean just dashes and stuff, I mean just movement speed and slow immunities and everything else. This guy just walked up with like 3 wards. I don't know, I'm coming. Hopefully he doesn't have his ult, so he's not gonna be healing anytime soon. Oh, Nem just dashed. We're gonna kill Nem here. We don't really care about that push because I don't think his ult's up. It isn't. Easy kills. Let's go. Nice job. You'll love to see it. I have to mention this. I've seen this so much. If you don't kill the Bastions here, the gold disappears. It doesn't exist. So when you kill the tower, you don't get the Bastion gold. So kill those Bastions before killing the tower. I've seen so many times where people just lose 150 gold. 150 gold for a singular person is a lot of gold. Like that's a ton of gold to just be like, nah, I'm not getting that right now. I'll get it later. Like you're not gonna get it later. It's gone forever. So grab those Bastions whenever you can. We get this tower. Second. I don't have my ult, so I'm not gonna look for a dive or anything right this second. I think they're yelling at their Nem. I hear Mulan. Rude. Rude? That's not cool. So I'm going into Kins next instead of Xe because I have Hydras and I have my ult. So I'm just gonna rely on those for Pen. I'll get Xe last. Once again, if it's fitting. This guy's gonna walk right here underneath to me. Easy. AA canceling. Just the amount of extra burst auto attacks you get in, and when Hydra's is proccing over and over again, it's massive. Nem is a great counter to Izanami, so if you are playing against Izanami a lot, it's gonna be solid. It's a good counter, really. Nem is really good against anyone who can't, you know, just easily get away. So people who can't jump over walls and stuff. Good matchup into those kind of guns. No. Oh, no, nice. I thought he was gonna get away. I was about to be real sad. I was almost really sad. My auto was swinging down as the Mulan knocked me up with his ult, and I thought he was gonna get out. I actually thought he was gonna get out, and I was gonna die. You can use AA canceling to clear creeps too. I wouldn't recommend it. You'll burn through a lot of mana doing it early, but later on, or if you're low HP or something, it's an option for you to throw at creeps just to clear faster. And I've realized a lot of people don't understand what AA canceling is. It's resetting your attack swing to an instant. So you know when you left click, you auto instantly, right? So like I'm standing here, I'm not doing anything, left click, it goes off. Well, if I left click and then I'm holding, I have attack speed now, but if I'm holding it, you have to wait for the next swing to come through. So you get auto 3 auto and you get 2 autos. That was 2 autos off while my 3's proccing. So they're instant basically. That's AA canceling. It's so you can get an auto in faster when a lot of the times maybe the person would get away or they would start returning damage onto you or something. It just speeds it up, the process for you, which is very strong. Very strong mechanic in Smite. Most people that play the game for a little while figure it out pretty quickly. How to take advantage of it, but some people don't. Oh, this guy's just screwed. He just wasted his immunity. Oh, nice. He stunned knockups me. Oh, nice. Good stun, dude. I was trying to sidestep the Nem there. We just go gold. I respect the want to dive, but that kill is worthless. He's 5 levels down on me right now. Their jungler is so far behind. This happens a lot, by the way. This isn't a casual thing. I'm playing like 27, 28, 2900 MMR games, and I'm getting 4 and 5 level leads in the jungle pretty consistently. If I'm having a decent game. And even when I'm not having a decent game, it's like a dead even match. It's very weird. I'm still slowed from taking the gold. That sucks. Oh, he's screwed. He's gonna try to dive the tier 1 or to live off the tier 1. Oh, baby. I'm gonna go back in because I see that Mulan. I'm gonna back. I'll defend the fire. I'm very close. I almost don't want to back there. I think what I'm gonna do is not buy an item here. I'm gonna go do the red and the back creeps and hit level 20. Try to hit level 20 and then buy my starter. Starter is so strong. For the love of everything, unless you're playing some mages, really, stop going Bumba's hammer right now, or Bumba's starter, whatever it's called, Bumba's spear, Bumba's hammer, whatever. Stop going that. Eye of the jungle is OP. Eye of the jungle with no defense, so just Eye of the jungle. And when you're in the jungle, if you don't know how protector works, when you upgrade this, you're getting 12% more protection. So you're just tankier for existing. That tankiness will make you take 30 to 40% less damage a lot of the time when you're being targeted, just for having one item, especially against Fizz. So make sure you're going it and getting that value. This is a risky fight. I might be throwing here. He didn't know where I was, so she's screwed now. Oh, unless he pushes me. Nope. I'm trying to use this bomb to knock back here. I might regret this. Yep. I knew it. I didn't have the beads. I got silenced. But I didn't even get silenced. I'm trolling. What stunned me? Oh, it was grapple? They killed me in a grapple. I should have beats. I didn't think I'd have to. I didn't think I'd die that fast. They turn on me really quickly in these fights. And my ADC, as you seeing, he's kind of just hovering. He's not really... Look. He can be doing a lot right now, but he's not focusing his autos onto a target. He's just autoing the air. Like, he just missed like 4 autos right there. Because he's afraid. He's full health, full mana. They're not looking at him, and he's afraid to land an auto. You can't play video games like this, guys. This doesn't just apply to Smite. If you're playing any video game like this, you're playing it scared. You're playing a fantasy made-up video game for fun. Why are you playing like something is to be feared? It's very, very questionable mindset when you're playing the game. Sit there, have fun. You have fun seeing big numbers. Go in there and do damage. Stop being scared, please. Please. All right. So I can go Xe now if I want more auto attack damage, or I can go more into just flat pen like a serrated if I wanted to go off of my ability damage. I'm kind of solid on the attack speed, and I'd like to have a little bit of lifesteal, so I'm going to go serrated here to get more movement, the lifesteal and everything. I can sell the golden blade late for a blood forge. I can sell the golden blade late for more pen if I needed. I could sell it for that Xe if I wanted. There's a lot of options in the build, but the fact that I'm sitting at 2.2 attack speed is more than enough, especially since I am playing around a Hydra's and auto attack canceling. That's why I'm choosing to go the serrated. And if anything changes, I have, you know, if the game starts playing out, I have the opportunity to just swap out my golden blade for another item and I don't lose anything. So that's kind of a strong aspect to think of. I hope he gives this to me. He took it. He took it, so I'll take your last hits, buddy. This guy's level 13. They just wasted them all on me. That's crazy. I'm just trying to get some distance. Oh. To get away from the CC and the Kuzimbo. So they just use a lot of abilities on me, and now they're kind of screwed. This guy doesn't have his ult, so he's screwed. We hit very hard. I'm gonna go onto this raw in the back. He's dead. Might be able to get a quadra here. Or if his Anami shows up a penta. He's dying too slow. No! Oh, nice stun. No! Alright, well, that sucks. I have to be a little hesitant here about the... I don't know if we have a counter ward down, so I'm gonna put mine down. I have to watch out for this Izanami. The silence will hurt, and if she silence twos me, it might kill me. Her ult, yeah, she comes. I'm gonna try to face check her, just be annoying. She's gonna go on me with my 3. I should be able to trade her. There it is. I'm gonna disengage from that. Like I said, I don't want to get caught. Take the free fire. Basically heavily relying on your 3 whenever you take a weird engagement like that. The best thing she could have done is ulted on top of me, and she could have actually killed me. I just didn't think she would because she wanted to steal fire. If someone else steps up on my team, I'm not going to step up in that situation. I have 0 expectation from these teammates, though. Once again, you shouldn't really have crazy expectations of your teammates, even to do really basic stuff. So I'm going to play around that. I'll die there if I have to, just to make sure we get fire. And hope that gets my enemy teammate or my other teammates to step up against the enemy. Whatever floats my teammates' boats, boys. I want to do gold. It's a big gold to not make sure they don't get. I think they just got oracles.
On my way. Attack the Gulf Fury.
Pretty sure they just got oracles. Yes, they did. Why is he fighting mid? I know he wanted that kill on Raw, but this is a bad fight. You just okay. You can't make style plays when you aren't styling in the game. You can't be 4-4 or whatever and go for a play, bruh. You tried to kill somebody who wasn't solo. That's stupid. So they're gonna defend this now. I might be in trouble here. My dash got interrupted. Ooh-wee. Yep, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. Nua's not here. Erlong dead, and they're just running at me. My teammates tried. My Martigrys and my Terra tried. My Terra's doing really good, actually. So I don't blame anybody there. I got my dash canceled out, which pretty much screwed over the whole chance of me getting in and out twice. Nice. He just killed him with his one. You're okay. Turn this. Turn this. Turn on the Raw. Try to get a kill. Actually, that was really good, Peel. He just got a 3-man stun. He might be out. Nice job. If you're the Erlong in that situation, you can't go try to get a solo kill. As soon as you get fire, the idea of making an individual play should go out the window. You should be done with individual plays. The whole game should be team fighting from then on out. So the fact that he did that was bad. And then also the fact that he's not ahead. He wasn't a crazy big solo later who was, you know, like there's no reason for him to think he's going to go make a style play. That sucks. Erlong can save him with a taunt. There you go. Help him. I don't think he's going to get any help. I'm not buying a red pot here because I'm going to assume we will be playing for the next fire, which would be a little bit of length to it. And I'm just going to go into the Blood Forge for my last item. The best thing about Blood Forge is maintaining the attack speed. Or sorry, not the attack speed. That's gone. I meant the movement speed. The movement speed that you would lose when you sell Golden Blade. I'm going to play up. The other team's playing pretty good now as a group, which is scary. I think Erlong realized he messed up by trying to play by himself. Hopefully he learns. You live and you learn, boys. Play around the next fire. I can get my Blood Forge in like a few seconds, like right now, basically, but I'm gonna farm out a little bit more. Got you, Terra. Infinite mana for you, buddy. I don't know why my one stopped in that last team fight. I don't know if I got hit by the silence or clipped by it and I didn't notice, or just the Kuzimbo knockup made me lose the timer I thought I had. I tried to get a second dash off and I went nowhere because it wasn't up. Yeah, I'm big now. I'm gonna say defend gold. I'm gonna back and see if we can do something here.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Nice, huge. Okay, well, he didn't go in by himself this time. He went in with the Terra and the Nua. This is bad though that I'm not there. Looks like we're okay. I don't see a lot of damage being taken, and Erlong's playing back. This style where he went in and now he's buying himself time is huge. There's that silence I was afraid of. Who's chasing me? Mulan, the Mulan and the Kuzimbo are just not fans. There we go. Easy kills. I need someone else to be tanking this. Sweet. I don't know if we'll be able to get this yet. We'll be able to get it, but we might have to wait for the next wave. I don't want to be up this far. Oh no, we get this faster than I thought. I'm gonna pop my shields, I can tank a little bit. I could go solo gold right now, which is what I want to do. If I was in comms or I had faith in everybody on my team, I would go do gold by myself and let my team solo fire, because they should be able to just 3-man this easy and have someone zone. I have no faith. I don't know if that's how it'll play out. So I'm just gonna do this. He's just dead. Look at that. That's how fast you kill, by the way. That's why Nemesis is OP. That right there is what makes Nemesis so strong. I hit him with an ult with a 2 to get in range. My Erendite auto plus this auto killed him. I could have still 3 autoed and gotten another auto attack in. It's just an insta-kill. You saw my auto hit for 700 as well. It's ridiculous what you're capable of doing right now with some of these gods and some of these assassins. Nemesis has been like that for a long time, but the farming aspect, getting late game, getting full build is extremely common right now at all levels of play. I realize sometimes you don't get those games where you hit full build, but most of the time, if you're playing, especially as a Golden Blade jungler, you should be hitting full build every single match unless you just win that early. Are they being contested? That Nem is crazy. I'm gonna take this. I wanted to go push right, but I want to have this shield buff for a fight. I wish there we go. We should just push this up. I'm gonna bounce around, look for any picks if anyone's alone, but they don't seem to want to be alone. I do see. I don't have bees. Oh shoot.
Pay for that.
They're right behind the wall. Their whole team is there. There's 5 people there. That's how you get baited. That's how the Erlang got baited. There's 5 people just waiting. That's funny.
This is going to come handy later.
Help!
Burning him. I just played him really hard. I got 200 damage from my blink right there onto the Nua. I'm going into this. This just looks like fun. Okay, this looks like less fun. Never mind, got a free little pick. I missed my auto attack cancel there, and he missed his root. That's okay, I missed as well. It happens. You got a root. That should be game. Ooh, he just got blown up. GG. 23 kills. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was that bad. I didn't realize it was that bad, but that's what Nem can do right now. It's like a Mercury that's got a different early play style, and then late game can kill anybody, and it doesn't have to be a squishy. Is how he kind of plays. It's not the exact same, obviously, but it's similar. It's got some similar play styles. It's no hard CC. That's one of the big factors that changes the way people look at Nemesis. The lack of hard CC makes it a little rough for some people to play. It shouldn't. I did 58k damage. My new wall with the global ult 52 or 48k did 52. The enemy Nem did 18. So he definitely didn't know how to build. He went Transcendence, which is whack. I think that's terrible. I don't like Transcendence isn't a bad item on gods like Thor and stuff, but I think if you're in a game where you're fighting a lot, that game just had what, like 60 kills in it. Cooldown ends up having more value early, and you don't finish Transcendence until 10 minutes, which is when you get to 10% cooldown. Or you can go Jotuns and have that cooldown right away. Up to you. If you really want to go on an item like that, I wouldn't go any of those on Nemesis. Erendite way better. Erendite 1000% better. So just go Erendite. Pairs up well with the ultimate. And it's way more fun, in my opinion, from what I've experienced. Hope you guys liked the video. I know it's been a while since I've done a gameplay video. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the video later tomorrow, the next day, and the next day.